Imagine I have news that I want to share with a friend. I have a couple options how I can relay this information. I can pick up the phone and send a text, or I can pick up the phone and have a meaningful conversation with my friend. If I call my friend, that's going to open a doorway to so many more connections that I would lose out on if I was just texting them. Today, I'm going to share with you all the benefits of calling your friend or leaving an audio message rather than texting. I believe this is a relevant topic in our day and age because our culture in our society, we all are texting. We text all the time. And it's not very common that we would pick up the phone and call a friend or leave an audio message. I feel like I am qualified to talk to you about this topic because I noticed that when I was with my friends in the last couple years, when we're together, I feel so connected with them. I have deep and meaningful conversations, and I feel really good about our friendship. And then in between the times when I would see them in person, I would feel so disconnected and feel like they were so distant from me. So I decided to do a little bit of research, comparing what happens in our brain when we're having conversations versus what happens in our brain when we are texting. And decided to start leaving audio messages for my friends and picking up the phone and calling them. It has made a world of a difference. I feel so much more connected. I feel like I've been able to be a better friend and have better friends from this very small choice. And so that is why I wanted to share this with you today. The three main points that I will cover today is why we want to text and not call, and why we should be calling and not texting. What is bad about texting and not calling, and our future relationships, how we can change the future of our relationships by having phone conversations rather than texting. So why is texting bad? Well, according to Nick Epley in the Chicago booth, texting is taking understanding out of communication. We dehumanize messages when reading texts and humanize when listening to them. Texting is not allowing us to refine our social skills that are essential for future healthy relationships and success with business. Jill Suddy from Berkeley says, "We all need companionship and support. We'd be better off picking up the phone or scheduling a video call. Meaningful connections are being lost in translation." Wherever life brings us, we will always need to be able to communicate well. And that is not going to happen. We can't refine those skills when we're texting. Another point is the scientific and biological impact having phone conversation makes on our bodies versus texting. The human voice is proven to reduce cortisol, the stress hormone, and increase oxytocin, the feel-good bonding hormone, according to Luma from Forbes. Meaningful connections are being lost when we're texting. Social skills are suffering because of texting. And the biology in our bodies are also being changed because of texting. When we have conversations with people, it reminds us of our humanness as well as the humanness of others, allowing us to be better communicators and better friends. So, knowing all of that, what is the solution? What can we do? Well, it's simple. Next time you want to connect with a friend, and instead of just texting them, consider clicking the blue button in your text message and leaving an audio message. You can cover so much more. You can talk more naturally and fluidly. As humans, evolutionary wise, we started out talking, and writing didn't come until much later. We are made to be able to converse and communicate verbally. So going back to the basics sometimes is the best way to improve. The more we converse with friends, the more natural it feels. And talking on the phone will benefit our relationships as well as our career. So now we know all the benefits of talking over texting. How can we apply this to our lives? And how will that impact our future? Well, I want you to imagine your relationships, your closest family, your closest friends, and think about all the times you text them and connect with them through text. So you can stay the same, and a year from now, your relationship will be about the same. Or you can make the change and decide to leave an audio message once in a while or pick up the phone and call them once in a while. You'd be so surprised how appreciative someone is to get a phone call and have a really good, deep, meaningful conversation with you. It goes a long way. So make the call, record the audio message and send it. Don't miss out on those connections. A quote that I really like from Waldo Emerson is, all good conversations, manners, and action come from a spontaneity which forgets usages and makes the moment great. So make the call. Thank you.